Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am doing a collab video with Momma Schmooze Reviews. Her channel will be linked below. Well, if you are coming to my channel from Momma Schmooze Reviews, thank you for stopping by. If you are a subscriber and are coming back, whatever the word is that I really can't think of right now, thank you for coming back and watching another video. And be sure to check out Momma Schmooze Reviews down below. Okay, so today's question is, what do you do to love yourself? This is not, it took a long time for me to think about how I wanted to approach this. Just, you know, if we were just chit-chatting back and forth between a friend, there's a conversation I would just take off it because that's who I am. And I really wanted to figure out the best way to encourage somebody, because if I was talking to myself right now, I know myself, and I would be like, yeah, right, you make time for this, you have the finances to do this. Sorry, that's not me. And so maybe what I should do is look at this video differently. I need to look at it what I need to hear, and then I am telling myself to listen to myself. Because that's going to be the hardest thing, and that's going to be the best way I can love myself. I almost feel like I have this martyrdom syndrome aspect where I think that working my doggonedest, putting every bit of myself into my family, is like making myself this great person. And the reality is, my faith teaches me that God is the one that completes us, not what I do. And my kind of mentality with pouring myself so much into my family is going to make me burn out fast. I know this about myself. It's happened before. It will happen again, and actually I'm just recovering from it happening. What I would suggest to do to just kind of take a break, use this time to refill that vessel that I can continue to pour out, like that good old example of the car, you know, running on gas. When it runs out of gas, it can't run, so you're going to have to put gasoline in the car to make it run again, right? These are the things that I do, that I had to think about what I do to refill myself, to love myself, to take time to revive myself. The first one is honestly the one that I treasure the most, and I don't do the most. It's not a split reaction when I say, okay, I need me time. And that really is pouring God's word into my heart. It really is encouraging, it is uplifting, and it really just, mom life. The Bible is the foundation of my faith, but it is also the thing that is most neglected. I do a lot of talks with the Lord, but it's like being that kind of friend that talks all the time and doesn't listen at all. And putting God's word into my heart is making sure that I am listening and learning from Him. And that really does revive me. Starbucks, I will go and just be like, children, everybody get in the car. I don't care what you look like. I know we look like a bunch of orphans. I don't care. We're getting in the car. Mom's getting a coffee right now. And by the time that I'm driven there to get the coffee and driven back home, I have been more calm. I can sit and think. I can collect myself, and I can jump back into motherhood full force. One of the things that I really enjoy doing is gardening. And not just gardening in terms of vegetables and necessary things that we need in order to live. I enjoy flowers, working in pots, and kind of figuring out a good layout of a yard. I really enjoy that, and that's very therapeutic for me. And yeah, half the time most of the stuff dies, but that's okay. It was a process of getting and enjoying it. That in the sense of handicrafts, I do a lot of cross stitch. Counted cross stitch is one of my favorite pastimes. However, since having children, it's kind of been put on the back burner. I started doing the stamped cross stitch again just because it is easier to start and complete that, and that really has helped. Once a month there is what we call the Plan Nerd, N-E-R-D, meetup, and that's a bunch of us that love our planners. We go and we sit at a restaurant, we laugh, we do a little bit of decorating. It's supposed to be a decorating kind of get together, but we do a little bit. But most of the time we're just chatting and laughing and enjoying each other's company. And that, I would say, is probably the biggest thing that I do, that I look forward to every month, in terms of reviving myself and kind of just taking a break. Outside of that, you know, I really do try to make sure that I read for 15 minutes at least every day. And I mean read, I'll just pick up a novel, sit down and read, or one of my nonfictions and sit and read. It doesn't have to be a novel. And the reason I do that is I'm calming down. I will have worked myself up. I can tell you right now, that's usually when I sit down. And it is also for the children. It's also for the children to see me reading, because I think that really does turn around and spark a sense of desire for them to read as well. Anyway, I'm going to end that here. There's also the thing of loving yourself. I have a secret stash of chocolate that nobody knows about. Not even me. I have no idea where I put that secret stash. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you are new to my channel, I am a homeschooling mom of 5 children, and I really have no rhyme or reason as to what videos I post, because it is a Solid Buster Living video, which means I post what goes on in our day-to-day life, which could be homeschooling, cleaning, vlogs, menu planning, budget planning, and more. And speaking of motherhood, life, chaos, and children, and me time, this me time is now over, and back to the motherhood. Hello!